guys, I am standing in my dining room and I just got back from a Walmart haul. We're getting down to the wire here towards Christmas, and there are some things I still need to get and haven't bought, and etc, etc. So this is kind of like a last minute Christmas decor and more shopping trip that I just did. I still wanted a few more things, but everything's getting picked over and this is what I got. Hopefully I don't have to do too much more. Okay, so let's dive into it. So first, the overall spread here. There's a lot of fantasticness going on. Let's start in the back. I just picked up some of these. They're just off-brand Honey Nut Cheerios. And then it is the season to get lots of cold, so I just picked up some boogie wipes for my diaper bag, the little like portable kind. And then I have 3 things of just the regular rich and creamy vanilla frosting for sugar cookie decorating. I have 2 pillows. These were just cheap pillows. They were only $5.88 and they're actually just for the decorative shams in my oldest daughter's bedroom. She doesn't sleep on them, so I just needed them to be, you know, cheap and basic. Next, I picked up some of these little Christmas tree cakes from Little Debbie. Just for the kids to have over their holiday break. I have a tradition that I have been doing since I first got married, which is when I wrap presents, I eat ginger snaps. And so I got some ginger snaps. I'm trying the off-brand, the Walmart brand this time. And then I also got just these little iced gingerbread cookies. I've actually never had them. But they make really good ginger snaps too, but they didn't have their ginger snaps, so there we go. I love the Almay, their CC cream, so I decided to try this one. I was actually gonna try one of the other ones they had, but they were out of my shade. I'm just the lightest, and so they didn't have my shade, so I was like, I'll try this one. So hopefully I like it as well as the CC cream. And then we have got some Milano cookies. I only bought those because my husband recently told me that those were his favorite like store-bought cookies. He's not like really a store-bought cookie type of person, but he said he loves those. Those are his favorite for store-bought. So he and I aren't really doing gifts this year because we just bought a house and we had a baby and all this stuff. So I was just gonna pick him up a few little things, and that's one of them, just kind of as a I listened to what you told me type of thing. And then I got these little cakes to try. They're little like single serving cakes. I thought they would be fun for the kids. I have these little white mugs and I just thought it would be a fun little after dinner dessert for them. And you literally just cook them in a little mug. I mean, that's really cute. Heading over here, we have got, I just picked up these 2 little gray and white hand towels for our bathroom. Next, I just picked up a pair of simple black leggings. You cannot beat the leggings for little kids at Walmart. They are $3.67, no joke. And my daughter, the pair she's wearing right now, they fit her okay, but they're too short. They look like capris almost. So I just had to go pick her up the bigger size. And hopefully these are long enough, but you cannot beat that price. Next, these are Better Homes and Garden. These are actually plastic. They're plastic, but aren't they pretty? I got them just to have as party serveware, especially when I'm not doing something super formal, but they look really nice. They look nicer in person than they do on camera, but they match our house, and I just really like them, and I like that they're actually plastic, so I don't have to be as careful with them when I'm storing them, but they look really fun. They match the kitchen, they match the house. I love it. Oh, I almost forgot to show these. I had them facing for the other way, but I picked up this set. Now, in my experience, sets like these, the cookies actually taste kind of gross, but I got it for fun. I actually thought it would be really fun Christmas Day activity that the adults could do, and the kids, of course, can also do theirs, but I thought this is one of those things, it's kind of like we could, all the adults could sit around and talk and enjoy each other's company and make these, and it would just be fun and silly, and it didn't really matter if we ate them or not, you know what I mean? And I make and decorate my own sugar cookies too, which is why we got that. And they actually taste really delicious, so we will have those to eat. And these might taste good, and if they don't, who cares? Now for some boring stuff, I've got these little, these are really cool for those of you with Christmas lights in your yard. These actually, you put them over the plug-in parts to kind of protect them from the snow or the rain or just the elements in general. So I just picked up 2 of these for our yard lights. Again, boring. These are just bolts. Kyle needed some bolts to screw in my 4-year-old, the mirror on the back of her dresser. They went missing during the move. We had them in a little plastic baggie taped to the back of the mirror, and now we don't have them. So hopefully these work. And then you cannot do the holidays without command hooks. I actually already had a ton of command hooks. I thought I had plenty. Turns out I didn't, so I just picked up 2 more sets. I like the clear ones because they're not as noticeable. And these are great. They don't ruin your walls or your wood, or you don't have to put nails in. I'm a big fan of doing command hooks. At the old house, I started doing our stockings with command hooks because I was always so scared that if a child pulled on the stocking, that the really heavy mantle stocking holders would fall. And those things, oh my gosh, they weigh a ton and they could really do some damage to the child. So I started to hook these on top of the mantle flat, kind of like, and I would hook the stocking on there. And it looked really cool because it just blended in, and I still would put up my mantle little like stocking holders, the decorative ones. I just didn't actually use them. And then I just grabbed a little gray stapler. We always are needing a stapler at the last minute. Kyle and I both have a bigger size in our offices, but oftentimes on the way to school, when we're running out the door, we have a little like kind of catch-all drawer where we keep some writing pins, some tape, safety pins, little odds and ends like that you kind of just need every once in a while. So I just got this to throw in there for those type of occasions. And then I thought this was really cool. I have, I have my little dishcloths that I keep to clean the kitchen, and this one I was going to pick up some more, and I found this kind, and it actually has a scrubber side. And so I'm sure these have been out for a long time. I've just never noticed. And so I was like, ooh. Next, just for fun, because this was only like $5.88, I got myself this adorable little Christmas apron. I am cooking our Christmas dinner this year. And so I thought this would be really fun to throw on over my clothes after we open presents and I'm in the kitchen. It says cheers with the little hot chocolate. They had lots of different ones and they were all so cute. Next, I'm kind of late to the party with these little wax warmers, and I know everyone uses the fancy Scentsy ones and things like that, but I don't have one of those and I'm not gonna go get one last minute. And I'm really in love with this kind of vintagey old-fashioned design here on this Better Home and Garden one. So I picked it up. I thought it was just so pretty, and I just wanted to try it out. You know, if I really like using it, maybe I'll go to the fancier brands, but I'm pretty happy with this. This has actually got a little bit of a 3D element to it. You can't see it on camera, but it's not just a flat surface. Like the tree branches stick out a little bit. It's really, really beautiful. Like it's surprisingly beautiful. And then I got this scent. This is actually a different brand. It's the Sensational. So if someone reminds me, I'll let you know how they go, if they actually, you know, work. But they smell, I got the Rustic Cabin Kitchen, and I don't know how to describe how this one smells. It's like, you know, it doesn't seem like it would be an impressive scent, but I smelled so many different ones that sounded better, but this one was amazing. It's like a mix of like the outdoor smell of like fresh fir or pine on a like snowy day, mixed with maybe a little bit of cinnamon or something. Oh, it just smells warm and inviting, and I hope so much that it smells as good when it's burning. It just smells really amazing. If my home smells like this, I will be happy. Next, we're getting into some of the stuff I'm really excited about. So over here, I picked up some of these chocolate mint candy canes. I thought those would be really fun to put in hot chocolate. I actually made a mistake. I thought I grabbed the chocolate marshmallow Santas, and I accidentally grabbed the chocolate caramel Santas. Chocolate caramel Santas sound delicious, but my children love the little chocolate, like with the marshmallow. The only time I ever buy that, I don't know why, I'm not trying to be mean, I just never get it for them except at holidays. So that's what I meant to get, and I just grabbed the wrong one. So I'm gonna actually, chocolate and caramel, I mean, that's still delicious. I'm gonna set these out somewhere on Christmas Day for everybody. I actually have been desperately searching for a centerpiece, a Christmas centerpiece that I love, and I just can't find one. And the ones I'm finding, I just waited too long, and the ones that I'm finding are kind of beat up, or they're not exactly right, or they look a little cheap, or I don't know. So I just decided to make my own. I'm gonna try to do a little video and we'll see how it turns out, but I bought this little pretend bird cage. I bought some ornaments. These are really pretty because they're not red, they're not really maroon either. They're kind of like a cranberry, a mix between red and maroon. And then these pretty little silver and gold. And I'm just gonna fill it up and hope it looks good. I was gonna do something fancier with all of these little fake flowers and greenery and all this like fake floral stuff but as I was doing it and playing around with it, it was getting more and more complicated, and I was like, I'm just stressing myself out, I'm going simple. But I also picked up these Mainstay little flameless LED pillar candles. You can never have too many of these, they work for every holiday. Their other brands are so much more expensive, and so this Mainstay ones, they work great, y'all, and they are like a fraction of the cost. Okay, and next are what I'm just so excited about. So I have been painstakingly searching for Christmas dishes, and I have found several that I like, but they are so expensive. I mean, it would cost me over $200 to buy enough place settings for what I want. And so it has just not been working out. And again, I probably waited too long, so all of the more reasonably priced and adorable ones are just gone. But in the meantime, I found these. These are actually the dessert plates, so it's not the set. They didn't have the dinner plates available anymore, unfortunately, but I was just in love with these little dessert plates that I decided to get them. They had 4 patterns. They had the little car with the little tree and the little winter scene. This little bunny right here with the Christmas tree is probably my favorite. Just so sweet. You cannot beat the deer and the red cardinal, and then the classic snowman and some birds and a little deer in the background. And this is a Better Homes and Garden, and it is their limited holiday edition. These do go quick. They do different ones every year, and they go quick, and once they're gone, people on eBay and places like that will sell them for way more than they should actually cost. So there's no way I'm gonna track down the dinner plates because I'm not gonna pay those prices. But I'm happy I got these, and then I'll just eventually get Christmas dinner plates that will coordinate, which would be easy to do because I like this style. I'm gonna probably go simpler for that. And this year we'll either just use our white china or, I don't know, we'll do something. And then I also got this serving platter. Oh, isn't this, I just love it. I love these little vintagey Christmas scenes. I mean, look at the little fox and that old style Santa with the plaid blanket. I love it. And look, the little bunny. I just think it's gorgeous. And then this is so much fun. And they still had a lot of these. They have a whole line. They have dinner plates, dessert plates, salad plates, bowls, everything you can imagine, serving platters. I just went with I didn't want all of the other dessert plates and so forth, even though they were amazing. But I just decided to get the dessert. It's kind of a cake stand, but you could obviously put like a pie or cupcakes, or you could put a main course on there. It doesn't really matter, but it's, you know, a cake stand technically. It is the 12 Days of Christmas in this most fun, whimsical little pattern. So it actually says the 12 Days of Christmas up here on top. This is super heavy and nice. And then look at this. How fun and kind of retro vintage feel is this? And it just goes on. And even the bottom has a little ring of gold. And the swan. I'm using a lot of swan in my daughter's nursery decor, and so I think I'm kind of become fixated on them a little bit lately. And the dancing, I mean, this is just, I just thought this was so whimsical and fun, and I'm just in love with it. So that is some of my getting down to the wire Christmas, mostly Christmas decor related haul. I'm sad that I've not been able to find kind of a more reasonably priced Christmas dinner plate, but I am so excited that I stumbled across these little dessert ones and that they had them in stock. You know, they're just so great. So thank you guys so much for watching. This was a long one, I know, but it was just fun to kind of go through everything. I had a really good time because I actually got to go shopping and hang out on my own, like just me. Like Hale stayed home with the kids, and I was like, oh, this is wonderful. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope that your Christmas planning and shopping and decoring and all of that is going quite well. Let me know in the comments below if you have favorite Christmas dishes, or if you've ever invested in Christmas dishes. I never have. This is the first time that I'm starting to try to invest in Christmas dishes. I know some people get the wonderful, like, kind of hand-me-down Christmas dishes, which is so awesome. And one day I'm sure I will too, which is great. But I am excited to kind of start to build my kind of Christmas dinnerware kind of things if we start to do Christmas more at our house a little bit, you know, a little more often. So yeah, I'd love to like kind of hear about your beautiful Christmas dinnerware if you have any, or if you do what I usually do, which is like get the Christmas like paper plates to keep it easy. All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll talk to everyone next time. Bye.